We're at a studio called Audio Design. We're recording the music for Short Term 12. We're in San Diego. This is kind of one of the little unknown gems. Strings today, we're doing them separately, so all the different players will come in by themselves.
Okay. So you're saying you want me to crescendo through the whole thing?
Not crescendo, just there's no decrescendo. But it's a real hard end to the note. Yeah. I recorded a lot of demos that basically are as good a quality as I could make them. And we just did a lot of drafts back and forth as they were editing, just trying different things and recording strings and everything live in here until we kind of got the score we wanted it and basically re-recorded a final draft of it.
Joel was working on music while Nat and I were editing, and so some of the things that he was sending us, some of the things that he sent us didn't even make it into the movie were really actually inspiring the process of editing, and some things that he initially wrote for certain scenes through the edit process, we found that they worked really well for other scenes, and it was that going back and forth was really nice. One thing that we were constantly doing in the editing room was finding things that we didn't need and pulling them away. That was happening all through the writing process of this movie. While we were shooting, we were taking away lines that we felt like we didn't need. And that was kind of a common theme throughout the entire creative process, I think, through this. And it also poured its way into the music, I think.
We did a ton of elimination. We really spent probably a third of the process building the score for the whole movie, and then 2/3 of the process just taking things away, which meant taking whole cues away, taking instruments away, and then even actually going to the score and just eliminating notes. I want them to just kind of fill the intensity of the strings to be, because there's a lot of them filling the space. But to get there, I want to, as much as possible, mimic like a fade up from zero. Everything that you hear in the first half of the movie is all just little 2-note chords. As the movie progresses, Grace is kind of believing in herself more, and you are getting to know the facility. We add more and more strings until the end. So the strings basically they creep in through the whole movie until you kind of get this full realization of the music that you've kind of been hearing the whole time. There's a melody that happens every time that Grace and Jaden connect. The first time you hear it is when they connect during the wiffle ball game. They just kind of have this little look.
And then the second time it comes in is when they have a moment during the happy birthday song.
Told him this was gonna be the last time I came home.
There's a couple of little things that represented the agitation in her, or the things that she hasn't dealt with. I think one was that piano string.
Yeah. It's actually a pick on the piano, but it sounds pretty similar. This film is, I think, really special to everybody who got to play a role on it. So the music to me just kind of feels like this little friends group, which is kind of it's a nice kind of homey feel, which I like. I think I'll probably feel like that for a long time.